Hey everyone, so today it's not a coffee chat. As you can see, the background is different. And so today's video is going to be about having a prayer journal. And it was just something that has been really important to me lately, and I want to talk about it and encourage you guys to also start one. So that is the purpose of this video. And also, I had filmed this before, but I realized that I said so many times, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of editing and having you guys to suffer through all the ums that I don't edit out. So I just started with a clean slate. And also, what I realized from my previous videos is that I speak very slowly. Um, And so I will try to talk a little bit faster because I know that you guys don't want to listen for eternity for me to articulate my points. So I will try to work on that and also not saying but please bear with me if I do still say that. And so let's get to it. So a prayer journal is basically I'm so sorry. So a prayer journal is a place where you can write down all your prayer requests that you have at the moment, and you just collect it throughout time so that it's all in one place and you can look back on it and see previous old prayers that you've had. And so you can have it in a place where like just a journal, or for myself, I left my prayer journal back in Waco. So I just started a new one, and at the end of my Bible, so like my big journaling Bible that I showed you guys previously, it has a lot of lined pages in the back. And so it's like a good chunk of it. And so I started writing my prayers in the back. And basically you can write your prayer requests and then the date of that you asked your prayer request, and if God has answered them, then you can write down the date that God answered it. Or when you go back to it and you realize, oh, God did answer this, and you can just write a little note, God answered, and say how he answered that prayer. And so it's just a good way to have your prayers in a visible way, as a visible aid for yourself. And so for me, like I said, I started writing my prayers in the back, and these are actually my prayers to my husband and my future kids, but it doesn't have to be like that. I also have a prayer request for like future direction and just big what's it called, not roadblocks, but big decisions in my life that I have to make, and I pray about them and I write it down. And so recently I read through my past entries, and this one is in December, and I had put, it's about my life. I put, so Lord, I ask for a direction by next month, and wrote that in December, and I had forgotten I wrote that. And so looking back, God did answer my prayer request in January, so last month. And just seeing that, I was like, wow, that's so amazing. It's a clear picture of how God answered in a tangible way for me to see it. And so I will probably write in the bottom here, if you can see it, like, God did answer in January. And so for me, I'm a very forgetful person. I have really bad memory. I have the memory of a goldfish. But so having visual aids really helps me. So whether it's just journaling or writing in the margins of this Bible or having this prayer journal, it helps me remember the seasons of my life that I've gone through and what I was feeling at the moment, and how I was pleading with God about in certain areas. And just looking back, I can just see how much God has been moving in my life. And so that's just, for me, it's just super encouraging, and I encourage you guys as well. For humans, we tend to forget so easily the goodness of God, so visible in our lives, how he has answered prayers, how he has been moving in a way that we were hoping and desiring, and he did so. But we forget about that, and we're just like, God, why did you leave me? Or why are you not here with me? And why did you abandon me? Or why are you always so distant? And you look back on these entries and you see, oh, he's always been with me. And so I would just say a prayer journal is a very encouraging way in your walk with God. And that's just what I wanted to share. So I hope you guys start one, and I hope that it's a huge blessing to your walk with God. Thanks for watching. Bye.